Welcome back, guys, to the Beige Flag. With us, we have our great host, Haley Hartwig, who's made time in her busy schedule for us. Welcome back, Haley. How's it going?
Thank you. It's going all right. I'm glad to be back to the living.
The Beige Flag. Beige Flag.
What have you been up to over the last week and a half?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh,
I just disappeared
okay, perfect.
off the face of the earth.
Okay, perfect. That's fine. It's fine. It happens. Maybe you were watching the UW games.
Games.
Yeah.
I'm a coug.
Oh, boo-boo.
You're a coug.
Why am I
You're
a
an
coug?
honorary coug.
Why? Did I date anyone? Oh, I did
Yeah.
date a few people from Wazoo.
Exactly. Exactly.
Did I tell you that I got a new kitten today?
I saw him when I came in.
Okay, we should show the audience where the kitten is. Let me go grab him.
Okay. My heart.
Guys, say hello to Kylo Ren. Kylo, how's it going? How you doing? How's your experience been so
Stop.
far?
He's so cute.
Look at him, how tiny it is.
He's so tiny. Oh my gosh, I need one. Hi, sweet boy. Okay, Adam, this is not going to be a very productive episode.
Look at him, he's so cute. So,
See, if you got him last week, I would have filmed.
so you know the reason I got him, right?
No, tell us.
So that I can go on more dates because
Now that Danny's fat.
now that Danny's all grown up, we need a new brother to go. We need a new kitten to attract people to go on dates with me.
Okay, well, this will definitely work because, oh my goodness.
Look at how
He's
cute.
so precious.
I know. Well, this morning he peed on my bed, but it's okay. We love him still.
I mean, how much pee can the little guy even hold?
It was a lot of pee pee. It smelled a lot.
Yikes. Well,
Anyway, so how's... Oh yeah, we forgot this is a dating podcast, so...
I know, I thought it was just a crazy cat person podcast.
After getting him, people told me 2 is the most I can get before sounding like a crazy cat person.
Well, you better find your special someone in the next... I mean, how long does it take before they're fully grown?
4 months.
All right, you've got the clock is ticking.
I know, I have 4 months before...
Is he gonna...
No, he's gonna jump down in his, and then Danny's gonna chase him.
Oh my God.
Because he has his food bowl down there too.
So, it's been a couple weeks since we've talked.
It has been.
What do you have for me today?
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna give you... I'm gonna ease you into it before we talk about the harder questions about life.
Okay.
Okay, have you watched the new Love is Blind season?
I have.
What do you think about it?
It's just trash now.
I know.
I mean, it's so bad. Although, the drama,
Which drama?
the TikTok drama, you know how there was that one girl that made it all the way to the altar, but they have to cut her out of everything?
Yes, and now both of them want their versions being released.
Oh, really? I did not hear that.
Yeah, on TikTok, they came out. They say they have allegations against them, right?
Well, yeah, she's suing the production company, right?
She's suing the production company. The guy, I think, is being alleged to have assaulted people.
Yeah. And production did nothing about it or something?
And then
I don't
who
know.
was
This
the
is all alleged and from my limited TikTok scrolling, but...
That, and then also, did you see that they came back to one of the houses and somebody was already married and had people there?
What?
Yeah, that was one of the craziest things I saw.
Wait, tell me that story.
So apparently, you know how after Mexico they go back and look at each other's homes and whatnot?
Yeah.
Allegedly, one of them was married.
What?
Yeah. And they
That's
came back.
bizarre.
Yeah, and the spouse was already there. And then tomorrow, as we're filming right now, they're going to talk about, they're going to do the reunion today.
That's tonight. Is it another live one?
No. So they made a joke about that as when they were showing the trailer. They said live reunion, and then they cut out the live part. They put an X on top of it. So it's going to be released at 5 p.m.
Okay.
Pacific time tonight. So if you are free, which I don't assume you're going to be because you're so busy than the rest of us normal people, that it airs at 5 p.m. and then we'll catch up on all the tea. But like Nick Lachey and Vanessa Lachey, why are they still there?
I know. I think that's the first thing I texted you when I started. I was like, I thought they got fired.
Yeah, and now I saw on TikTok the producer is looking for couples in Minnesota, Arizona, and like somewhere else. So if you are in one of those places watching
That
this,
Arizona girl can be on again. The Seattle, Arizona. Yeah.
oh yeah, she's still single. I think
Yeah.
she's back to Seattle though.
Oh. Bummer.
Yeah, we want to get Mike on the podcast, but she's not responding to our request. So, Mike, if you're watching this, please come on the show. We have so many questions to ask you. Okay, speaking of dating, I've been seeing a lot of like Instagram installed these AI avatars on your phone recently.
What?
One of them is Kendall Jenner. There's also
Wait.
Charlie. Yeah.
So like when you're FaceTiming on Instagram?
No, so what happens
Right.
is you can go on there, scroll down, talk to the AIs, and you can talk to all the AIs they have.
And they have like Kendall Jenner as an AI?
They have Kendall Jenner as one of the dating AI.
So you talk to her, you send her messages, and she responds as if she was Kendall Jenner?
Yes. See, there's different personalities. So there's Tom Brady, there is Kendall Jenner over here.
Why is she called Billy?
Because they can't use Kendall Jenner because that would be an infringement of AI.
So this isn't like, they don't get any cut of this?
I'm assuming that she does get some cut because you would assume they're using her likeness, they would get sued.
I would think so, but AI makes everything so weird.
Yeah, so now you could test it out and you could be talking to any one of these people.
Okay, so have you gone on any AI dates?
No, but I was thinking about it. Now as we talk about AI and these avatars, soon enough they're going to be programmed enough where people will start to fall in love with their AI. In
Yeah?
5 years you could see that happening with like, it's been so advanced. Have you watched the movie The Her?
I have not.
Okay, so it's set in like a dystopian future where they show this guy who gets his own AI robot, and I think it's in the voice of Scarlett Johansson.
Okay.
Eventually, he falls in love with Scarlett Johansson after having these conversations, and then Scarlett Johansson falls in love with him, and they actually begin an actual relationship.
Okay.
By the end, it becomes so complicated they can't even like describe their own feelings, but it shows like the disconnect between us human beings, and the movie is supposed to like show the impact of AI and how people can fall in love with different creatures or like non-livable things.
Okay, but do you think that people falling in love with AI will be like a wider subset of the population than the percentage of the population that already falls in love with like strange things?
Oh,
Like, you know, some people
Like-
are like in love with dolls or like animals or
or
like,
like the person that married the Eiffel Tower.
yeah, like weird stuff like that. Do you think that more people are gonna fall in love with AI?
Yeah, because
'Cause it's
AI
more-
can actually respond back to you.
That's true.
Because like soon enough, AI will be conversing to us through voice instead of just text like ChatGPT is.
True.
So you could see a lot more relationships find out. What if like you find one day you walk in and your sibling tells you they met someone, and then when they show you who they met, it's an AI. How are you gonna react?
I don't know. I guess maybe that would work for some people if that's all they need is just like a virtual connection.
Probably, right? And then, but in the movie, they also solve how the virtual could be translated to a physical connection where there is humans who have the voice of the AI inside their head speaking to them, and they just act as the avatar.
Okay, that is hard for me to wrap my head around.
But it's
Maybe I need to watch
yeah.
the movie.
But it's been played by, yeah, so that's one of, maybe that could be a whole new industry for people.
Oh, I'm sure people are already on it.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
So, yeah.
Okay, so next week, are you going to go on a date with an AI? Report back. Let us know.
No, I think I'm gonna. So I'm flying out to New York City. Soon next week. So I'll try to see if I can get a few dates out there.
Okay.
Because I've always felt like the people I've met in New York sometimes have like the most interesting connections I've ever had.
Like, how so?
Like when you meet so people in New York are different than people dating out in Seattle. So there's like this idea that in New York City, you could match with someone in the morning or like the afternoon, and you could be having drinks with them that same night.
Okay.
In Seattle, you would need like maybe 3 to 5 days between matching and like setting up a date.
Huh. Do you think that's because you don't live there and you just like move faster when you're there, or do you think that's the norm?
I think that's how like people are. There's like a very lively and fast-paced city. So the people over there just don't want to like waste their time talking to someone they feel like they would have no connection with. How many times has it happened to you that you go on a date with you match with someone, then you talk with someone for a few days, and then you show up to the date and you go like, okay, there is no spark here.
Yeah, sure.
What do you mean?
I guess that's happened.
Yeah, so then instead of like, don't you feel like after 5, you'd be like, why did I talk to this person for 5 days when I could have like finished this up?
But if you're talking to them, like you're getting to know them and just like deciding if you actually want to go on that date, right? I think if I would match with someone and go on the date a couple hours later, I'd go on a lot more dates that didn't work out.
True, but maybe people just want to like, instead of wasting their time like trying to text them and getting to know someone, they just want to see like, maybe I'll just get to know them in person. Maybe it's like a different feel out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking that might happen, but we'll see. I'm only there for like 36 hours, but we can fit a lot in New York City, right? It's a city that never sleeps.
That is true.
Speaking of interesting dates, what's the most interesting date you've ever been on? Good interesting or bad interesting? It could be both of them. I'll give you some time to think about those.
Okay, yeah. So does that mean you're going to go first?
No. I'm going to drink my coffee while you're thinking about it.
I don't know. I don't know if I've been on that many interesting dates.
What's one date like you had? Okay, so like, have you ever had that experience where you like went on a date and you had to text your best friend right after, like, I went on this really crazy date. You won't believe the kind of date I've just been on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Okay.
There was this guy like a few years ago, and he texted me. We'd seen each other like maybe 1 or 2 times before.
Yeah.
And he texted me, meet me at this address, it was like sweatpants, a swimsuit, a bunch of random stuff. Like, I'm honestly surprised duct tape wasn't on the list. I think there was like rope, like it was a strange like amount of things to bring. And so I texted my friends and was like, I don't know. I might not make it out of this alive, but it sounds kind of fun. And then, so I go to this strange address.
Okay.
It was his friend's house.
Wow.
Where he was storing his jet ski.
Okay.
So he's like, yeah, we're going to go jet skiing. So we go fill up the jet ski with gas, drive up to where we are going to launch it, right next to the ferries. Put the jet ski in, and then I'm still like not really sure, we're just gonna like jet ski around, but no, he's on a mission. I get on the back of this jet ski and we go across the sound to Whidbey Island to this like private secluded beach, because it was just a beach and then there was a bluff and like all these nice houses on top of the bluff, but the bluff was like hundreds of feet up there. So we were on a private beach.
Okay.
We're having our date. It's like, I'm just like shocked. This is crazy. Then he'd packed a picnic and everything. We get back on the jet ski. We go a little ways offshore and there's sharks under us, like a bunch of sharks. And he's like, oh my gosh, look, there's sharks. And he's super excited about it. And I'm like, Oh my god, there's sharks.
So wait, this is while you're on the jet ski, you're seeing sharks underneath?
Yes, right underneath the surface of the water. And it's pretty wavy, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, if I get thrown off, like, I'm gonna get, eaten by sharks. And
Did
then
you put on Jaw music at this time?
I'm surprised we didn't, honestly. And then we have to go back across to the car.
Yeah.
And the wind has picked up. The waves are like double the size of the jet ski. I'm thinking we're gonna die. He's like, why don't you drive back? I drive like maybe 2 minutes. And I'm like, I can't do it. Like, we're gonna capsize. I'm so scared. So anyways, he drives. We drive really slowly. Like, we made it back safely, but it was cold. We were soaked. Like, it was just a crazy experience. And then he goes, oh, I gotta go get the trailer. Can you just sit on the dock and hold the jet ski so like we don't have to tie it up, like, so we can get out of here fast, because we're both freezing cold. Like,
you didn't have
it's the
wetsuits.
sound. No, I'm in a swimsuit. Like, it's really cold. So I'm sitting there on the dock holding the jet ski. I haven't put on warm clothes yet. I'm literally shivering, like shaking so badly. This other family comes up, like they have little kids. They're like, were you just out in that? Like, that's a crazy storm. I'm like, yeah. And then I see him trying to back this trailer up, and he cannot get it to back up. And so I'm just like sitting there shivering, freezing cold, like watching him take forever to bring the trailer down. And yeah, that was pretty rough, but it was a very interesting day. A lot happened. And then, yeah, I've obviously texted all my friends and was like, that was crazy. And also, I'm alive. So.
Bravo, Haley, bravo.
Thank you, yeah.
Such a trooper for just sitting out there. At that point, I would have been like, fuck it.
Fuck the jet ski.
Fuck the jet ski, I'm leaving.
I'm Ubering home.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was, yeah, interesting.
I don't think I have anything to follow up to that. That was that much interesting. But I do have something else.
Okay.
What's happening is, so you know we got a new merch. The new t-shirts are out, right?
Yeah.
And my friends were here on Friday night at the apartment, and they picked up the t-shirts. They're like, oh, these shirts are really soft. I just want to wear these. So they wore 2 of them, and I was wearing my Beige Flag hoodie t-shirt. And then we all went down to Cap Hill, and all 3 of us are dressed the same in the Beige Flag t-shirt, and we're at the
I love
Comet.
it. Okay.
And 2 of us are wingmanning for our one single friend, and we said that, hey, we'll help you out. And to push him, we said, we're not gonna talk to you until you go talk to that group of girls over there. So so he's like standing there awkwardly. Now he has no choice. Either stand there alone by himself in the middle of the bar, or go talk to those group of girls. He goes and talks to them. He ends up dancing with one of them right away.
Wow.
Turns out he was a better dancer than we would thought, and he ended up getting their numbers. And then he comes back, he's like, oh yeah, they're just visiting from California. And I just give him the biggest face palm. I go, why did you spend 30 minutes talking to them if you knew they were from California? He's like, but I just like, and I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Then what happens is, 2 more girls walk up to us while I wasn't there, so while him and her, so my friend and the other friend who were wearing the Beige Flag t-shirts, and they go like, what's the Beige Flag t-shirt? What is this t-shirt about? And my friend goes, this is my podcast.
Oh, took full credit.
Full credit. He says he's an investor in our podcast.
Okay. Show us the money.
Yeah. And so that's how they kept talking to girls all night.
Ooh.
So I'm thinking...
This episode.
Yes. So next episode, we're going to invite them on to talk about how the dating went, and let's see like if he has any improvement after wearing the Beige Flag t-shirt, and then we can take full credit for his dating life successes.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then maybe any of our listeners that got some new merch will also have some stories to write in.
Yeah, just text us, let us know, and just send us pictures of like you guys wearing your Beige Flag t-shirts out and about. I've heard from people it's like one of the softest merch t-shirts they've ever had.
I can confirm they're very soft.
And she's not biased at this point because she is very judgmental when it comes to t-shirts.
True.
Yeah, so text us, we have a bunch of merch, and just for this month, we're giving them out for free.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let us know.
Let us know. Okay, do you want to talk about anything else before I let our listeners go and enjoy their wonderful day?
I don't think so. I think they can go enjoy their wonderful day. Think about all of the wisdom we've shared today.
Think about the jet ski story and talk to your friends about what you would have done. I would have never showed up to the date, honestly. I'm very risk averse when it comes to like my life. So there is that, and we'll see you guys next week. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. You never said bye.
You told me not to say bye.
You could have like said anything, like said goodbye.
I was trying to think of something, but then you said bye, and then it's too late.
You seem so out of it right now.
I've been a zombie for like 2 weeks.